The Trojan women, the fate of the fallen. Long ago, the mighty city of Troy stood tall, its golden towers gleaming under the sun. But after 10 years of war, the Greek armies, led by the cunning Odysseus, had finally broken through its walls with their trick, the wooden horse. The great city burned, and its warriors lay slain. But the true tragedy was only beginning. The women of Troy, once queens, princesses, and noble ladies, were now captives, waiting to be claimed as spoils of war, the queen's grief. Among them stood Hecuba, the once proud queen of Troy, now a broken woman. Her husband, King Priam, had been slain. Her sons, Hector, Paris, and many others, were all dead. She had lost everything. Beside her was Cassandra, her daughter, gifted with the power of prophecy, yet cursed so that no one would ever believe her. She had foreseen the fall of Troy, but no one had listened. Now she was to be taken by Agamemnon, the Greek king. Though she screamed of death and ruin, the Greeks only laughed. The mother's anguish. Then there was Andromache, the widow of Hector, holding her young son Astyanax. She hoped to raise him in exile, to honor his father's memory. But the Greeks had other plans. Fearing that the boy might one day seek vengeance, they tore him from her arms and hurled him from the walls of Troy. Her cries echoed through the ruins, but mercy had no place in war. The betrayed princess. Watching all this was Helen, the woman over whom the war had been fought. The wife of King Menelaus. She had been taken to Troy by Paris, willingly or by the god's will. No one could say for sure. Now she stood on trial before her husband. Would he kill her for her betrayal, or take her back to Sparta? In the end, Menelaus chose to spare her, for her beauty still held power over him. The ships set sail. One by one, the Trojan women were led away, forced onto ships bound for foreign lands. Some would become slaves, others concubines. None would see Troy again. As the Greeks set sail, the smoke of the fallen city still rose behind them, darkening the sky. Troy was gone, but the suffering of its women had only begun. Thus ended the tale of Troy, not with a hero's triumph, but with the silent tears of the forgotten.